Hi everyone, welcome to Little Diamond Yoga Stories with me, Megan. Little Diamond Yoga Stories is all about learning a new story and doing some yoga poses as we go. So copy the moves that I do and try to have some fun. Okay, let's start off as we always do by crossing our legs and sitting on our bottoms. And bring your hands together at your heart. After 3 we're going to say our special yoga hello, which is Namaste. 1, 2, 3. Namaste. Today's story is about a cat. So let's go into our cat pose. Come onto your hands and knees. Try to make sure your back is straight. And then can you meow like a cat? Now the cat in our story is a baby cat. She's a kitten. Her name is Cassie. Cassie lives in a house, standing up. Take your feet wide and your hands to your heart and then put your hands above your head. She lives in a house with her mummy and the Jones family. Cassie loves her home. She loves giving her mummy big cuddles. Bring your feet together and take your arms out wide and then wrap yourself up in a big cuddle. Cassie also loves her bed. Let's go into our bed pose. Sitting on your bottoms, keep your knees up and take your hands either side of your bottom. And then you're going to push your hips up into your bed pose. Cassie loves her bed because it's so cosy and so comfy. Cassie also loves playing with the Jones family. Onto your bottom and cross your legs. She loves it when they tickle behind her ears. Rub your ears from the bottom all the way to the top and back down again. And she loves it when they tickle her tummy and pat her head. Use one hand to rub your tummy and the other to pat your head. Well done, let's try it the other side. Take the hand from your head and pop it on your tummy. And take the hand from your tummy and pop it on your head. Now rub your tummy with one hand and pat your head with the other. Well done. She also loves it when they play with her with a ball of string. Come onto your knees, keeping your bottom down. Place your hands on your knees. Now take both your hands to the side of one of your legs and twist to look over that shoulder. And then can you catch the ball of string? Bring your hands forward again onto the front of your knees and then take them to the side of the other leg and look over that shoulder. See if you can catch the ball of string on that side. But the thing that Cassie loves the most is playing out in the garden, especially on a beautiful sunny day. Standing up with your feet together. Reach your arms up into the air and wave at the sky and say, "Hello, sun." Cassie loves it when the grass has just been cut too. It smells so fresh. Bring your arms down and bend over to wave at the floor and say, "Hello, grass." Then bring yourself onto your bottom and hug your knees because today is a little bit different. Cassie is usually such a happy kitten. But today she's a little bit worried. Her mum has given her a very important job. Her mum has asked her to be a happiness collector, a special investigator who collects happiness. And her mum wants her to bring some happiness home for her. Cassie's not sure how she's going to do it. She decides to leave the garden through the gate, then go on a journey to see if she can find some happiness. Come onto your knees, sitting up. Take one leg out to the side and then reach up the opposite arm. Now the gate is quite squeaky, so we might creak as we open. Creak. Cassie goes through the gate and closes it behind her. Bring your arm down and bring your leg back and then take out your opposite leg and lift your opposite arm and close the gate. Creak. Well when Cassie gets out the gate, she starts her journey to find some happiness. Let's go into our cat pose, onto our hands and knees. Fantastic, and then meow, like a cat. When Cassie is walking, she sees a dog. Tuck your toes under, and then push your hips up to the sky, and can you bark like a dog? Woof, woof, woof. Cassie, let's go back into our cat pose. Bring your knees down and tuck your toes. Cassie says to the dog, hello, could you help me? I need to collect some happiness. Do you have any I could take? The dog, tuck your toes, lift up your bottom, says, it makes me happy, digging for bones. Shall I show you? Standing up, bring your feet together. And then take a big step forward with one of your feet. Turn the toes of your back foot out a little. And then reach your arms up so one is facing forward and one is facing behind you. And then bend your front leg slightly. We're going to bring our arms over and down and start digging. See, says the dog, look how fun this is. Bring your arms back up and then straighten your leg. Cassie watches the dog digging and she feels really warm inside and she feels really happy. Cassie decides to try digging herself. Turn your feet to face the opposite direction, keeping your arms up so one faces forward and one behind you. Slightly bend that front knee and then cartwheel those arms over and dig. But bring your arms back up. It doesn't work. Coming down onto your knees. Cassie isn't feeling happy when she does it. She loves watching the doggy dig, but she doesn't feel happy herself, so she doesn't think she can take that happiness with her. So she decides to carry on her journey. Let's go back into our cat pose, onto your hands and knees. And then can you meow like a cat? Next on her journey, Cassie sees a magpie in a tree. Let's go into our tree pose. Standing up, bring your feet together and take one foot on top of the other. Bring your hands to your heart and then grow, grow, grow your tree. The magpie is sitting in the tree, tweeting. Take your tree back down, bring your feet together and then wrap your arms around you so your elbows are on top of each other. And then can you go tweet, 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 like the magpie? The magpie sees Cassie and leaves the tree. Let's try our tree on the other side. Take your other foot on top, bring your hands to your heart and grow, grow, grow your tree. The magpie flies down and sits next to Cassie. Cassie asks, go back into our cat pose, onto our hands and knees. Cassie asks the magpie, could you help me? My mummy wants me to collect some happiness, but I'm not sure how. Do you have any I could take? The magpie looks at Cassie and tweets, come onto your knees and then put your arms so your elbows are on top of each other again and tweet, 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 like the magpie. It makes me happy to fly, says the magpie. I shall show you. Standing up with your feet together. Take your arms out wide like an aeroplane and then can you lift one leg behind you, trying not to wobble, to fly. The magpie flies one way. Take that leg down and let's try the other leg and then the other way. Aeroplane arms and lifting that leg behind you, try not to wobble. Cassie watches the magpie. Come onto your knees and use your super spectacles to watch up in the sky. She watches the magpie flying and she can see how happy the magpie is and it makes her feel so warm and happy. But cats can't fly. So Cassie can't try that out. She can't take that happiness home. She decides to carry on her journey. Let's go back into our cat pose. Onto your hands and knees. And then meow like a cat. Cassie meets a grasshopper. Let's go into our grasshopper pose. Lying on your tummies. Bring your hands beneath your shoulders. And then can you lift one leg up in the air? And then use your other foot to hoist your knee up even higher into your grasshopper pose. Cassie, let's go back into our cat pose. Bring your legs down, then back onto your hands and knees. Cassie asks the grasshopper, "Can you help me? My mommy has asked me to be a happiness collector. Do you have any happiness I could collect?" The grasshopper, back onto your tummies, with your hands under your shoulders, and this time try lifting your other leg and hoisting it up with your other foot. The grasshopper says, "It makes me happy jumping. Shall I show you?" He crouches down. And after 3, he does a big jump in the air. 1, 2, 3, jump! It's so much fun. You try. Cassie crouches down. She does think it looks like fun. She crouches down. She counts 1, 2, 3, jump! It is loads of fun. Cassie tries again, crouching down. 1, 2, 3, jump! Cassie loved jumping, but she didn't see how she could take that happiness with her back to her mummy. Cassie decided to find a nice warm bit of grass and have a little lie down on her side. Cassie thought about her day. She thought about all the happiness she had seen. She remembered seeing the dog. Let's go back into our dog pose. Onto your hands and knees. Tuck your toes under and then lift your bottom into the air and woof, 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 like a dog. She remembered seeing the magpie flapping her wings, standing up with your feet together, and then bend forward and flap your wings. And she remembered seeing the grasshopper jumping, crouching down. 1, 2, 3, jump! But they all made those animals feel happy. But Cassie remembered when she was watching them, she felt happy. She felt warm inside. Suddenly, it clicks, and Cassie realises what she needs to do. Take your legs out wide. She opens her bag and takes out her camera. Cassie looks at us and says, "Say cheese!" We sit on our knees, our bottoms down. We pop our hands on our knees and we smile and say, "Cheese!" Cassie takes a photo of us and pops it inside a box. Sit on your bottoms and bring the bottoms of your feet together and hold your toes. She pops the picture inside the box and then closes the lid, bending down to close the lid of the box. Cassie takes the box back home, standing up. Take your feet out wide, bring your hands to your heart and then take them above your head. She takes the box home and gives the box to her mum. her mum sits down on her bottom and then looks inside the box. Bring the bottoms of your feet together and close the box lid again. She opens the box, looks inside and smiles. She gives Cassie a huge hug. Cross your legs, take your arms out wide and give yourself a big hug. Well done, Cassie. You've done it. You've collected me a box of happiness. Looking at that photo of someone smiling makes me happy. It makes me smile. Cassie is feeling very proud of herself. Oh, but she also notices she's also feeling a little bit tired out from her busy day. She decides to lie down on her back, taking your legs out slightly and your arms by your sides. Oh, what a busy day. Cassie saw so many people happy today, and it made her realise that seeing someone happy makes you feel happy too. So that smile in that box made her mum smile, because seeing that happiness brought her happiness too. We can make a smile spread. If we smile at someone, we'll make them smile. They might make someone else smile, and the smile will carry on and on and on. Maybe you could spread some happiness with your smile. See if you can make others feel happy by showing them how happy you can be. Well done, Cassie. Think of all the ways you can make yourself happy and how that could be used to make others happy too. Okay, now wiggle your toes and wiggle your fingers. Bring your knees up and give them a hug. And then roll onto your side. When you're ready, push up and sit on your bottom with your legs crossed. Bring your hands to your heart. And we're going to end our yoga with our special yoga goodbye, which is Namaste. 1, 2, 3. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining us at Little Diamond Yoga Stories today. See you again soon. Bye.